All right. Well, getting into your acting career before we take a shishi break.
Yeah, I need one.
Yeah. It's like shock tea goes right to you. So what was your first big break as an actress?
I guess the very, very first one, I've had several actually that were like career, forming. The first one was getting growing pains, which got me off island and into the mainland. And then after that, I guess I didn't do very many, I wasn't on a regular gig. I was just doing like little guest spots here and there, or small little roles in films and stuff until I got my first regular role on Growing Pains. I'm sorry, on Sunset Beach,
The soap
which
opera,
was
right?
the soap opera. And that only lasted for 6 months before I got fired.
You got fired for what?
It was, I got let go. It was actually the best thing that ever happened. It was the hardest job that I had ever done. Soap operas are so, so difficult because you're doing a 1 hour show a day. And so sometimes you've got like 30 pages of dialogue that you got to memorize in one day. It's a grind.
Yeah.
And it's all very, it's written very quickly. So it's not like, a script where they get lots and lots of rewrites. It's like whatever's on the page is what shoots. And so it's a different kind of acting, and then I was able to get on, Nash Bridges and Martial Law, but then Scorpion King, I think, became my next big break.
With The Rock,
After
yeah.
that, with The Rock.
Yeah. And before that, did you have any roles where you were one of the main people?
Well, I was main cast on Martial Law
Okay.
with Sammo Hung. But I guess you would still consider it supporting because the two main characters were always Sammo and then Arsenio, who came in, second season.
Yeah.
But yeah, Scorpion King was really my first really big break.
Even
in
for The
film.
Rock, too. That was kind of
That was his
one
first,
as well,
yeah, big film. He did
Yeah.
a small little thing in, I guess,
The Mummy.
one of the Mummy
Yeah.
movies, just before Scorpion King, that sort of introduced his character
Mm-hmm.
because they had the whole idea of him coming in and doing. But yeah, it was the first time. So it was the first time I think that there were two Polynesians,
So cool.
right, that
Yeah.
were lead roles in a studio film.
Yeah. I mean, wasn't even thinking about that when I watched it growing up.
I don't think anybody
Yeah,
was.
nobody really understood the gravity of it, right?
Right.
Two Polynesians on the big screen.
Yeah.
That happens these days, and you're just like, you're throwing a parade.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. But yeah, it was so rare that I don't think anybody even realized
Yeah.
what was going on. Like, how amazing that was
Mm-hmm.
for us both to be up there on the poster,
Yeah, super cool. Do a lot of people think you're not from Hawaii just because you're Asian? They just like automatically categorize you as you're from somewhere else?
I think so many people, especially in the mainland, still think that this is what Hawaiian looks like.
Oh. Yeah,
They don't
yeah.
know. They
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
true.
because so many of us are mixed with Asian, right? And then of course, when you have shows like Hawaii 5 where the Hawaiian character is a Korean girl,
Yeah,
then,
yeah, exactly.
it's a little confusing.
Yeah.
And, you got to be like, well, this is why, because that's their only exposure to what they think Hawaiian people look like. So yeah, I mean, I think, our industry really has a responsibility to let people know, what the Hawaiian culture really is.
Oh, there's the tsunami warning.
Oh, perfect
Siren.
timing.
July 1st.
Yeah.
So now you guys know when we're recording.
I think that's the sound for the shishi break.
Oh, she's like, I like that.